Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. As you can tell by the title, this will be a video just on some kind of tips and stuff when transitioning to veganism. Yeah, pretty much tips on going vegan. That's what the video is going to be about. So I have a lovely big bowl of noodle soup. Well,
Thai noodle soup, is that what it's called? I don't know. Anyway, so I have a list beside me. If you see me looking over here, it's because that is where my list is. And I'm going to try and eat and talk at the same time, so wish me luck.
So my very first tip on going vegan would be to educate yourself. I kind of watched, I watched Cowspiracy, and I decided, hey, I'm going to go vegan, and decided to do it over one night, and I didn't really educate myself properly. I will try and link all documentaries and stuff down below, but my top ones would probably be Cowspiracy, Forks Over Knives, Gary Yourofsky's speech, the best speech you'll ever hear, and Earthlings. Those are the top four that I can think of. On top of that, there's so many different videos or documentaries on Netflix and on YouTube and stuff just about healthy eating and a plant-based diet and why it's good for you and good for the environment. Earthlings is probably the hardest one to watch because it's actually showing a majority of how animals are treated and farms and stuff like that, so it is a tough one to watch, but I would definitely recommend it. I'm still trying to get my mum to watch it, but unfortunately she, well, not yet, but she's watched Cowspiracy and she's made some changes, which is a really big thumbs up for me.
My dog's behind me. Can you stop, please? Yeah, thanks. I love food. Okay.
So my second tip, and I think this is really important as well. A lot of people won't agree, but do it gradually. Don't go and do it overnight. Some people can do it, and that's absolutely great and fair play to you, but for a lot of people, it's really hard to do it overnight. Change one meal a day. Say that every morning I'm gonna have a vegan breakfast. I'll have fruit and toast with jam on it or something like that. Something that doesn't include dairy or obviously meat or anything. Or change one thing a week, say, okay, this week I'll try almond milk out, this week I'll try the vegan butter out, this week I'll try, any other alternatives, the like vegan chicken nuggets that you can get, all the different things. There's so many things you can get. Yeah, cut out one thing a week, say, okay, so say every week you'll cut out one meal a week will be vegan, and then gradually increase it to 2, and then before you know you're doing 4 or 5 days vegan, and then it's 5 or 6 days, and you've made all the changes over, and all these different things. Make your favorite foods vegan. If you love lasagna, find recipes. There's so many recipes online. If you love pasta, keep eating pasta. Don't feel like you can't. There's like people think that you just eat salads and stuff. No, you don't. You can eat pasta and potatoes and all those heavy comfort foods, which are really, really nice. So find recipes for all your favourite things. If you like cook, you can buy so many vegan cookies and treats, and you can do it gradually, that you start off maybe with like vegan junk food, and then kind of gradually make it a little bit healthier, but whatever gets you through it. And if you're someone, it's very easy if you live on your own or you're a little bit older. I live with my nanny, so I do all my shopping anyway, and when I went vegan I was living with my mum, and she wasn't like really cooking meals for me and stuff. I always cooked my own meals, so I love cooking anyway. But if you're someone maybe that kind of has stricter parents, you're living at home, or if you want at the start to say you want to start going vegetarian and then gradually kind of cut things out, get your parents to watch the documentaries with you and try and explain it to them. Say, look, this is why I want to do this, and maybe every week when your parents go shopping, either you can suggest going with them, but if it's a case that you're in school or college or whatever, give them maybe a list of one new thing a week. So say, okay, ma'am, this week can you buy soy milk for me, or can you get this one thing, and you can gradually increase it then, so that it's not kind of overwhelming. They have this very long list of all these things you have to buy. As I said, do it gradually. Try one thing a week. Another tip, watch other vegan YouTube channels. This is so helpful. I literally spend half my days watching YouTube of all vegan channels. I'll actually do a video on my favourite vegan YouTubers, or just YouTubers in general, but this is definitely, it's helped me a lot because there's so many different like recipe videos and I have one or two for a vegan pizza and really easy vegan butternut squash. I'll link them below as well. Yeah, but watch vegan YouTubers, watch tips and watch all these things and just get like a nice base of knowledge going. Another tip, start an Instagram account specifically for vegan. You don't have to say that it's you on it. It can be a complete secret. I done that at the start. No one knew who the vegan Colleen was. And then after a while I kind of let people know like, oh, I have a vegan Instagram, you should follow it and look at my recipes and the things that I'm cooking and eating. And that's also helped as well, because you can kind of get that little bit of support that you mightn't have got if you've no friends. Well, I've no friends that are vegan or anything. Do I? No.
This is so messy. Oh, by the way, I slept with plaits in my hair. I'll just bit my lip.
That hurts.
Yeah, I hurt my lip. Hey.
Yeah, I slept with plaits in my hair and that's why it's curly, so I'm going for the... Are we yawning? Going for the Lion King look today. Yeah, next tip. Eat enough. Don't deprive yourself. A lot of people, when they go vegan, they say, oh, well, I'll have an apple in the morning and some toast for my lunch, and then, you know, come dinner time, it's like they want to eat the world and all its inhabitants. Eat enough throughout the day. Have that cereal with soy milk. Eat as many bowls of cereal as you want. If all you know is 3 simple vegan meals, you know, just keep eating that. Keep eating what you want. But I mean, you can't go wrong with eating like fruit and veg, obviously. Obviously veg is lower in calories, but bananas, potatoes, eat it all. Eat whatever you want. Keep eating enough.
Excuse me. Can you move, please? Can you sit down? Can you not do that? Thanks.
So another tip would be, don't, for the love of God, do not be preachy. Every time you're sitting down with family or friends, don't do the whole, oh, do you know that there's this, that and the other, you know. Don't be that preachy person that everyone's going, oh, don't bring her out for dinner because she'll comment on my food. People get quite defensive about what they're eating, and they don't want to hear that, especially when you're sitting down for a meal if it's someone's birthday. They don't want to hear like what goes on in the slaughterhouse. You know, it'd be nice for them to know, but most people don't want to. And you want people to be open to the way you're eating and not go, oh, she's a fucking weirdo. You know, obviously if people ask questions, you know, suss the situation out, see how much information can you give without it getting into a debate, because it's the worst thing when you're at a dinner and just this debate starts and it's, oh, what if you were stranded on an island with a pig, and it's like, that's not going to happen. So just let's stop talking about it, basically. Yeah, another tip, don't be too hard on yourself. If you slip up and you're out and you know, eat some dairy. I remember I was out drinking and I had some of a cheeseburger from McDonald's. God, I felt so guilty the next day. But don't be too hard on yourself. You know, it is a process. It's as I said, if you do it gradually, it'll work out better long term. I'm still not like 100%. Like if I'm on holidays, I would slip up on dairy and stuff then. Now, apart from that cheeseburger, I'm ashamed to admit, but it happened and I got over it and it didn't happen again. Oh yeah, if you were going out for a meal with family or friends, look up the restaurant beforehand, look at their menu and see, is there an option for you there before you go, so that when you sit down you're not there going, oh crap, I have to have a salad. And if they don't, you know, you can always ring them. There's been plenty of times where I will ring a restaurant beforehand and say, look, I'm vegan, I just, you know, if you can make even a pasta dish or something, would that be okay? And more than likely, I've never had a restaurant that was not accommodating to me, and I think now, like, there's so many people going vegan that they are so accommodating in general. So don't try and make really complicated dishes. Start with easy, simple ones that maybe have like 4 or 5 ingredients. You know, see what you already have at home, see what you need for it. Make easy ones, look up easy vegan breakfast ideas. Like, Google is your best friend, YouTube is your best friend, Instagram is your best friend. You get so many different inspirations, and like people that are making these dishes that are hard, they've been probably vegan for years. You know, just do the easy ones. Find a nice vegan sandwich recipe that you like, and if you want to eat that 5-10 times a week, then so be it. And my last one is just enjoy doing. Don't be too stressed over, you know, it's really fun getting into new recipes and, you know, starting to cook for yourself. I mean, when I was in school, my diet consisted of sugary cereal in the morning, bread roll for my lunch, crisps and bars of chocolate, and maybe like a small piece of fruit. Then I'd come home and I'd make those packet noodles and like a sandwich. Dinner would be like chicken fillet with like chips or something like that. So when I went and I started cooking, like I love cooking. I love being in the kitchen now. So those are my tips as an Irish vegan living in Ireland. Those are my top, I think there were 9-10 tips ish. I don't know, I'll go back and count them. But yeah, those are my tips. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you haven't already, don't forget to like and subscribe. I will be trying to post videos more regularly, and check out my Instagram as well at the Vegan Colleen. I'm going to eat my noodle bowl because I'm starving and it's too hard to eat while you're filming because it goes everywhere, but it's so tasty.
Oh yeah.
Okay, thanks again for watching. Bye bye.